In this video, we're going to be using the Gillette Planet Kind Shaving Cream and the Planet Kind Razor. Stay tuned. Hey there folks, welcome back for another video. I'm your host CDB. Thanks so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. And as mentioned before, today we're going to be using the Gillette Planet Kind Shaving Cream, which we've used before, and I like it. I think this smells wonderful. It doesn't make a huge volume when you lather it, but it's plenty slick enough. There is a look at it. You can get it for about $8 for 5 ounces, which is a good price. It would normally be exceptional, but it is very, very soft, so you're probably going to burn through it quicker. So I'm going to call it a good price. The scent on this is very nice. It is a nice, bright cucumber type scent. I like the scent a lot. It comes in a tin, which, you know, I'm not crazy about, but the entire shtick here is Planet Kind, to use things that are recyclable and so on. And so if this is important to you, using recycled materials, this might be a cream you might want to check out. Again, $8 for about 5 ounces, not bad. The razor for today is the Gillette Planet Kind razor, which also boasts of being, at least the handle, at least being made of recycled material, and it's got your head on it there, which is your standard Gillette type multi-blade head. And we're going to get right into it today. We're going to miss the dome here because this is a head shave. We're going to use our PAA cube, which is almost done for a pre-shave. And if you're new to traditional shaving and you happen to find this video because you were looking at Planet Kind, welcome. Make yourself at home, kick your feet up. We shall enjoy a head shave here. And this one I'm applying is a pre-shave, which is going to add a little slickness and volume to our lather. And this is made by PAA. Now, sadly, the cube has increased in price from, like, I think at one time it might have been $5.95, but recently it was $6.95. And now it's shot up to, like, some of them are $9.99 or $9.95, and some of them are $12.95. And I'm like, rest in peace, cube. Because at that price, I can't justify it, even though I love the cube. And a little over a year ago, I made a video just using the cube head shaving, and I was like, hey, this is a great value, people, $5 or $6, you know, for this cube. But now, at its price, no. Sorry, Douglas. And I say that as a friend and supporter of PAA. It's just, that's too rich for my blood, that sort of increase. And I'm sure if you ask Douglas, he will explain why, but that's just too much for me. And, you know, I didn't mention it to Douglas because I know he will have all the reasons in the world for it being so pricey, but still too much for me regardless. No matter what he says, it's too much for me. So rest in peace, cube. I don't think I'll be buying a lot of cubes in the future at that price. But it was great while it lasted, but oh man, it's kind of disheartening. But anyway, I'm going to use the RazoRock 400 brush today and get some of this Gillette Planet Kind cream. Lather it up. Again, it does lather, but it doesn't yield a ton of volume. It smells great, though. I really like the scent a lot. It's bright. It's pretty stout. And I think it's, as far as mass-produced shaving creams go, it's just fine. Just fine. No problems with it. I like it better than Pure, if you're familiar with Gillette Pure. And again, if you're new to traditional shaving, you see I'm using a brush here, and that's a little twist. And I hope you'll pick up some of these things and realize that, hey, this shaving can be actually fun and enjoyable when you do it in a sort of traditional style. Even though you can use modern products, do it in the traditional style, using a brush, lather it up, make sure you got great coverage, experience these wonderful scents, and it is fun, or at least it is for me, and I hope that you will discover it. It'll be fun for you as well. And for those of you who have already discovered the promised land of shaving, you already know I'm just preaching to the choir, aren't I? Let's see if I can get this shirt cleaned up a little bit there. Let's tidy the place up a little bit. If you're going to be in here, we need to tidy it up, excuse me. Tongue twisted. All right, let's get going, because I'm kind of in a hurry today. So we are using the Planet Kind razor here, which I've used before. And it's going to feel similar to your, like, fusion type razor with those blades, multiple blades. Not nearly as heavy because this handle is very, very light. Again, I believe it's mostly made of recyclable material, which is cool. You know, I'm certainly someone who appreciates when things are recycled, and I like that. And I believe Gillette has a recycling program for cart blades, but I haven't researched that thoroughly, so you can check that out if you please, because I know a lot of people in the traditional hobby really like the idea of using single blades and old double-edged razor type blades because they're not contributing waste to the environment, like the waste of this plastic. But Gillette, I believe, does have some sort of recycling program, although I don't know anybody who's taken advantage of it. But if you have, please comment below and let me know what that experience is like, because if we can recycle these blades, or if there's a reasonably efficient way of doing it, I think it would be wonderful. You know, I'm always for that kind of stuff. You know, recycling and trying to be good to the environment. At the same token, you know, I believe in choice, and if folks want to use cart razors and so forth, I think they have every right to do it. I just hope they're responsible in the way they discard the cartridges and so on. So that's all I'm going to say about that. But so far, the cream is working well. It's plenty slick enough. I'm not having any quality problems as far as that goes. And it smells nice. I tell you, I really like the scent of this. It's got what I think is a very bright cucumber type scent. And I think it smells great, to be honest with you. I think it's one of their better sort of cream products as far as that goes. And again, it comes in a tin, so if you don't mind that. Tins are not my favorite because they get dented up and rust, but I'm not noticing any rust on this one yet, fortunately. So we'll see how it goes. There's a lot of moisture in this cream, so hopefully it won't rust, but you know, we'll continue to keep an eye on it. I don't know how long I've had it now, maybe 8 or 9 months, maybe close to a year. But so far, it's holding up pretty well. I think I got mine from Target. It did come dented and so on, which I don't really like too much, as you know, but it's really no big deal. And I tell you what, the cream itself, plenty slick enough. If you get it lathered and get some hydration in it, plenty slick enough. And of course, we use the cube to sort of help with that a little bit. Not that it was needed, but you know, I'm using this cube up, just trying to burn it down. And again, the price of the cube now for me is the no-fly zone. And so it's a sad end to the cube for me, probably. Probably the only situation where I would buy it now is maybe if it was an amazing scent and I just want that scent, you know, in the cube as well. But other than that, now at $10 above, that would be a no. Just can't do it. Just can't do it. And I realize there are probably reasons for the increase, excuse me. But, you know, we all have to draw the line somewhere. And I draw the line for pre-shaped products at that $10, $12 mark. It's just a little rich for my blood, so to speak. Although I spend a lot of money on the hobby, as you know, I don't want to spend it frivolously, you know. And that's an increase that I just can't stomach, even though it might be entirely warranted based on, you know, again, you can ask Douglas about that if you please. But for me, it's a pre-shaped product. It's not necessary. I do think it helps, but I don't need it. And so I'd rather spend that, you know, $10, $12 elsewhere. That's just me. But I know a lot of us noticed and we were like, hoo-wee, what happened? All right, let's do some touching up because I don't need a full pass. Let's just hit some of these tough spots here. Typically what we would do is do a full pass the other way, but today I'm just going to hit some of the tough spots, which are sort of usually right there in that region. And then we'll get this shave in the books. Just get it nice and smooth, level cue ball, as I like to call it. By the way, I hope everybody's doing well. It's been a rough few weeks for me, as you well know if you follow the channel. But, you know, we're going to press on and persevere and just keep plugging and doing the best we can. Sometimes, you know, you face adversity and you just have to keep moving forward and doing the best you can. And that's what we shall do. Okay, I think that's good enough. Let me rinse and then we'll come back and get into the post shave. Stay tuned. And all right, we are back. We rinsed everything off and it was nice and smooth. And we're going to apply now some Thayer's Witch Hazel. This is cucumber watermelon, which is really nice stuff. We're going to apply that to the dome. and the face, and that is just beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Absolutely love it. Let's get that applied evenly. Man, oh man, I'm telling you, we had a nice dome shave today with the Gillette Planet Kind razor. Again, think along the lines blade-wise of like your Fusion Pro Glide, but with a very light handle. It does pivot, but it doesn't have a huge monstrous ball or anything like that. But nice shaver. Runs usually like $9.99 at Target, something like that. The Planet Kind cream, I like it. $8. It smells nice. It provides slickness. Sort of gives you everything you need. And of course, we used our RazoRock 400 brush in our Captain's Choice bowl. We're going to finish it off today with RazoRock Blue Barbershop, which I love. I'm going to get this scent going. This is a nice, bright barbershop scent. I like this better than Floyd Blue. For those of you who are Floyd Blue fans, I think this is even better. And man, whoo, that smells great. Wow, I love it. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. If it's your first time here, I hope you'll consider coming back again because you're always welcome. Until next time, I've been your host, CDB, reminding you, it's your shave, do it your way. And everybody's welcome, even if you're returning. Sorry about that. I forgot about the people who come back every shave. I can't forget about you. You all are my people. Anyway, God bless.